Thank you so much, Pat. And now to start our show. Our first up is MeterGenius. MeterGenius is a customer retention solution for competitive electricity suppliers that helps users engage with and lower their electricity costs. Please welcome to the stage, Benefiel.
When you're in the dark and you want to see, you need
electricity, electricity.
Flip that switch and what do you get? You get
electricity, electricity.
Well, I hope you all remember that song from when you were a kid. But if you're like most Americans, that's probably the last time you really thought much about electricity. In fact, the average person spends about 9 minutes a year interacting with their electricity provider, which is pretty much the amount of time it takes to pay your bills. Now, this may not seem like a problem to you, but this is a huge problem for competitive electricity suppliers. In deregulated electricity markets, such as Illinois, Texas, and 15 other states, customers can choose a retail electricity supplier to buy from. And because electricity is a commodity, customers switch to whichever supplier is offering the cheapest energy. This leads to customer attrition rates as high as 50%. MeterGenius was designed to increase customer retention for the retail electricity supplier by increasing customer engagement. So, how do you create a more engaged electricity consumer? Well, our three-pronged approach to customer engagement is the exact solution that electricity providers have been looking for. First, we analyze users' usage data, their home information, and their behavioral information in order to create user-specific tips on how to become more energy efficient. And it's clear from that first stat that I showed you, people need motivation to care enough about electricity to start saving it. Well, our rewards program provides that motivation. Users earn points by using less electricity than the target that we set for each user each month. And with MeterGenius, users can redeem those points for things that people actually want, like gift cards or energy-efficient appliances. And once our users are educated and motivated to take action, it's important that we provide the tools that make it fun and easy to do so. Our apps provide those tools, such as smart device controls and energy-efficient habit reminders that enable users to lower their bills and maximize their points. Our real-time rewards program exemplifies this approach and is increasing engagement by truly changing the way people think about electricity. Users can monitor their usage in real time, and that usage is multiplied by that time period's point value. Now, you may not know this, but the cost that your electricity provider pays for electricity actually varies throughout the day, even though the rate you pay is flat. So we've designed our program to reward people for using electricity during low-cost times, but we've included negative time periods to dissuade usage during high-cost times. Electricity providers love this because not only are we increasing engagement, we're lowering their average supply costs by as much as 5%. Users love it because we're giving them more opportunities to earn points. Our program overcomes the psychological hurdle that most energy programs face, and that's the benefits for participating are too slow. But with MeterGenius, users get instant gratification for waiting to run their dryer at 8 p.m. instead of 6 p.m. And we've integrated smart devices into our program, so that if a user has a compatible device, they can set that device's runtime to correspond with the point schedule. We've already integrated Emerson's smart thermostat, and we plan on expanding our platform to include other manufacturers and devices. Last year, we launched a pilot with 3,000 Infinite Energy customers in Texas and proved that our customer engagement strategy really works. Our monthly emails had a 75% open rate, and by offering points to participate, we were able to get 23% of users to fill out their entire home profile. But the best news? We increased customer retention by 27%. And the highly engaged users, the ones that logged in at least once a month, they had a 38% higher retention rate than the control group. Plus, we proved that we're very effective at reducing energy consumption. On average, our users save 6% on their electricity bill. O-Power, a company that's valued at over $500 million, can only save its users 2%. These stats are proof in the power of customer engagement. And along with helping users save hundreds, we're creating real value for the electricity providers. We sell to the chief marketing officers and the marketing directors whose goal is to increase customer count and lifetime value. We've designed MeterGenius to do both. MeterGenius can add over $300 to the customer lifetime value of an electricity supplier by increasing retention rates, lowering acquisition costs, and lowering average supply costs. There are 36 suppliers with over 100,000 customers. So for these electricity suppliers, we're adding over $30 million in customer lifetime value. We generate revenue from the annual license fees that these electricity providers pay us to give their customers access to MeterGenius. $5 for all customers and $15 for those customers that create an account and start earning rewards. We also help electricity companies acquire new customers by launching acquisition campaigns that give away smart thermostats. We charge electricity companies $100 for every new customer that signs up as a result of our program. We also sell smart and energy-efficient devices on our platform, and eventually we'll develop a demand response program and share the value created with that program with our electricity suppliers. Based on our assumptions, our average annual revenue per user will be $31. And with over 53 million homes in deregulated electricity states, that puts our total addressable market at $1.6 billion per year. And we believe that we can reasonably obtain a 15% of that market. Now, I know what you're thinking, 15%, that sounds optimistic, but keep this in mind. Of the 200 electricity suppliers that serve the US, the top 10 serve over 60% of the market. So if we're able to get just one of those top 10 suppliers, 4 of the medium-sized suppliers, and 5 of the small but growing suppliers, we'll be able to achieve that 15% penetration rate. Now, there are many energy analytics companies out there, but none take a customer engagement approach. These companies were designed for utilities in states with energy efficiency mandates. MeterGenius was designed with the retail electricity supplier in mind, helping them differentiate their product, engage their customers, and keep those customers around longer. Plus, we've built MeterGenius in a way that makes it difficult for the electricity supplier to ever switch to a future customer engagement solution. As their customers start accumulating points and controlling various devices from the apps that we build, no electricity supplier will be willing to upset their customer base by switching to another customer engagement solution. Showcasing the fantastic results from our first pilot, we've been able to attract new electricity providers. I'm excited to announce that ComEd recently signed a $70,000 contract with us for a 6,500 customer pilot. And we'll be launching another 10,000 customer pilot later this summer. As you can see, these electricity companies have large customer bases, so successful pilots could lead to full-scale deployments, which would lead to millions in recurring revenue. Large, vertically integrated energy companies may be interested in acquiring us in order to diversify their business model. Competitors wishing to improve their engagement solution or just have access to our customers may also be interested. And our large, very engaged user base make us a very attractive acquisition target to any one of the many companies entering the connected home market. Our CTO ran an IT team for Duke Energy, the nation's largest electric company. The rest of the management team, we met while earning various graduate degrees at Northwestern University. And our advisor, Phil O'Connor, was the vice president of Constellation Energy and is one of the most respected individuals in the deregulated electricity industry. Our team's varied backgrounds allow us to create the perfect solution for an industry that requires an insider's knowledge and an outsider's approach to innovation. For the first time ever, technology has enabled us to become smart energy consumers. We are MeterGenius, and we're excited to change the way the world thinks about electricity. Thank you.